Hello everyone. Sorry for late, late podcast. It's just that engineering is a lot of work, so it does interfere. Like even though I'm doing this once a week, it's still a lot of work. It's not as easy as it seems. Um, Also figuring out content. Today's I'm gonna be talking about more on the novel. I'm gonna be talking about some questions people always had when they asked me about my novel, like what's the genre, what's the title, what's it about. The what's it about, I always have a hard time answering because it's just a complex series. The genre of the book is fantasy fiction. The title of the book is Devil's Confession, Fallen Dragon Knight. And what's it about? I can say explaining the whole series is a little difficult, but explaining the book is less. Um, so the story takes place in the medieval ages during the Crusades. Um, so it takes place during there, and while there's also Crusades happening in real life, there's Crusades happening in the spirit world. So in this book, it's like this in this book, it's going in depth with wars in the spirit world of what's going on, as like in terms of that knowledge, but also looking at the real world application. And it takes place in a fantasy setting. There's elves, there's dragons, um, there's dwarves, there's among other stuff, and how it's all conspired by one evil. It's all conspired, but the plot is deeper than that. In the further on book is like, in the further you read is like there's a deeper story. There's a deeper story than what's being known. So uh, the characters in the book, the four main characters. One is one is a obviously the demon created in the laboratory in the inferno, causing the destruction. And the there's the Holy Knight, followed by the Raven, uh, and part of the like a raven, one of those spiritual beings, and the Dragon Knight, the legendary Dragon Knight himself. So, all this kind of transpire, and I'll be releasing probably on my Twitter account the sketches of the cover, just so people can see uh, what it is. And if you haven't followed me on Twitter, you can follow me. It's at Figueroa, at Angel Figueroa 91. You can follow me there. So I kind of want to discuss about that. I'll talk more further the more we get closer to December. I'll start more doing that because then it's like it's more relevant and all that. I really hope to do to honestly, like, one of my dreams is to always have a book at Comic Con. That's always been one of my dreams, and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna work for it. I'm gonna see if I can do it. If I can't, so what? I don't care. At least I got the book out. That's the primary objective. That's my primary life's goal. You know what I mean? That's my primary. Secondary is just getting to Comic Con. So that's not even what I care about the most. What I care about is leaving my readers, well fed and satisfactory of a good story. So that's what I care about the most. That's what I'm more focused on. And school, mostly school. Um, the trying it's like mostly school because that is my primary stuff. That's my primary. Um, if you guys didn't catch it over the weekend, I don't know if you guys probably either missed something good or you didn't. UFC 203 wasn't good as UFC 202. I will say the card, it wasn't that great. Um, the card wasn't that great. I could probably just say that because I'm probably just saying that because my fan goggles. Most of the people I wanted to win lost. But there was only one fight I care about the most, which was the strawweight one. Um, I was just like, I was bummed, but that's the fight game. Um, it was like really the other, well, that one in the main event. No, at least the main event I was satisfied, but um, it's like that's a fight game. That's the thing with with fans. It's like like you get all here. You're like, damn it, that was messed up, man. It's like you got. It's like it's a fight game. This ain't freaking. This is a fight. You don't know what's gonna happen. And I'm like, okay, that's you usually gotta put that mentality. Like, yeah, it sucks, but fuck. There's always next time. There's always next time. I mean, hey, Kings lose all the time. Well, most of the time. They have won a couple times. But they've won. They've lost most of the time, but there's still people cheering them on, and I respect that. I respect that. They still have a good fan base for, even though they're not winning that well. But we'll see. They always could change things around. Yeah, even Raiders. I'm not a fan of either of those two, but they could always change things around. That's just the nature. Nothing's ever written in foresight. Nothing's scripted. So we'll see how. We'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, I'm hoping the 204 card is a lot more interesting than the 203. EBA was great. EBA, honestly, EBA was a good fight. EBA was good jiu-jitsu matches. That was good. Um, so that was a whole over weekend. Um, so like back on the story, like why did I write it? It was more of like just at first therapeutic, and then I just fell in love with the story. It was great writing it. It was unique. There's like I've shown it to a few of my friends and a few engineering buddies, and they're like, "Well, it's a unique storyline. It's like there's actually no way to compare it to anyone today because like nobody has done anything like this. It's something interesting. It's something new. It's fresh. There's a lot of blend. So yeah, I hope you guys follow me on Twitter. I mostly do my stuff there. Um, yeah, and have a good morning, by the way. Have a good morning. Um, yeah, I hope to get my next guest soon. I'm still working on that. I'm trying to interview a few startup companies, so that'll be in the works. Sorry, these podcasts are short. I'm not really these ones are more of like just updates until the until the interview, so then we start kicking off. But I'll answer more questions regarding a novel. The next podcast will be more on like the process I did on writing a novel, the exact process I do, so that if you ever want to write your own story, you know the exact good process to do. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.